Hello, namaste. Welcome to Yoga with Heidi at home. We're going to start in a lovely seated position of your choice. You can actually sit on this couch if you want to, or if you've got a little bit of space or you've got your mat, that's your special place. Create that for yourself. Come into seated, either cross-legged or your legs extended out in front of you, or sitting on the couch, whatever's really working for you right now. If you feel uncomfortable and you need a little lift, grab a cushion or a blanket, slide it underneath your hip bones. Cool. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to center. Bow your head down to your hands and acknowledge that you're going to do this for yourself, your own space. Take a lovely deep breath in, and as you do, take your arms out to the side of your body, reach up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, add a little twist, a little inner smile, and take your hands down either side of your frame. Inhale, lift, move with your breath. Exhale, release as you let go. Bring your hands up, breathing in. Try and move with the breath. Exhale, hands go down and add a little turn of the shoulders. Relax down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Take your hands to the center with your next big inhale. Good. And bring your palms to meet in an Ujjayi Mudra, hand prayer. Push your palms together to create a little tension. And roll your shoulders back and down. Lift your spine. Imagine beautiful light coming down from above, lighting up and illuminating your spine. Breathing in, breathing out. As you breathe in, imagine all the universe and the universe coming into your heart space. Breathing out. Next breath in, imagine all the energy of the earth as she mends and heals, coming into your body, to your heart, and breathe out. Breathing in from above to your heart space, lengthening your spine, breathing out, holding on to that beautiful sensation. Breathe in through the earth, up into your heart space. Good. On the next breath, breathe both from the feet or the base and above. And as they meet, cross them over and send them out in different directions. Connecting earth to the universe, our body to our universe, our body to the earth. Beautiful, feel centered and strong. Good. On the inward breath, drawing down, drawing in. On the outward breath, sending out. Drawing in, sending out. Bow your head to your hands. And as we come into this practice, remember to work at your level and what suits your body. Turning your body around to go onto all fours. I'll go this way, it's easier for you to see. Index fingers point forward, toes tucked and touching the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel that energy once more, expanding as you breathe in. Contracting as you breathe out. Cat, cow. So we're going to breathe all the air out of our body and round our spine. And breathe in, lift our head up and drop our belly down. Breathe out, round the spine. And breathe in. Looking forward, looking up, dropping our shoulders, but pushing away from the floor, rounding. Keep flowing, keep movement.
Breathe out. And breathe in. Do 4 more on your own. Your own time. You don't need to look at the video all the way through. You'll be able to hear my voice as I guide you through some of my favourite moves and positions. So as you complete your cycle of your 4th breath, come to table. So you're coming back up to your hands and your knees. And then I'd like you to rock back onto your knees if you can, into hero pose. If this is really uncomfortable for you, stick a blanket underneath the backs of your knees. You might need to roll right forward to hook something in, to create a little space for you to sit onto. Cool. Hero pose. Drop your shoulders. Inhale, take the arms out to the side. Big breath up. Exhale, twisting, dropping your arms down to the side. Very good. Lifting, breathe in. Turn and exhale. As you breathe, make the move. That big inhale, that big sweep up, that big exhale, that big twist down. Good. Wonderful. Next inhale, hands to center. And I'd like you to put them down on the floor, on the mat, and walk your knees out as wide as your mat. Bring your toes together. And I want you to move forward gently without losing the shape of your back. Don't drop your hips. And then roll back, lift your hips up and come down as low as you feel you can. We're going to inhale and lift up through the spine. And exhale and come down. We're going to lift the heart. Press through the fingers. Inhale, lift the hips back. And come forward on the exhale, shooting gently forward. Contracting the belly, looking forward and feeling those wrists working. If it's too much on those wrists, drop down onto your elbows. And just do a little range of movement and take it a little gentler so you can work your level. Good. Lifting the hips. Inhale, roll your spine down. Create your own body pattern. Create what feels really serviceable for your body. And as your hips start to get a little looser, increase the range. Maybe inch forward with your fingers. Maybe round your back a little more. Maybe start to lower your hips in down towards the ground. Come back. Big inhale. Maybe if you want to go a little deeper into this action, it's your choice. Listen to your body. Take a next bus stop, a next lift of the toes. Push back. Big inhale. Remember, just rest off if you need to. Come on up and roll. Looking forwards. Lift up your feet. Drop your shoulders down. Pull back. Good. Inhale. If your knees are feeling a little sore on the outside there, put a little padding under there. Exhale, rolling forward. Pushing, emerging that heart. Lifting. Head goes back. Inhale, lift. Drop down. Good. Feel just that energy and come forward. Good. Bring yourself back up to your knees and your hands. And then start a little rocking action side to side. So bring your arms so your hands are underneath your shoulders. Press into the pads of your hand and just rock it out. Then increase by making circular actions one way and back the other way. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling. And then start to feel what feels nice for your body. So we are flowing and moving. So if you can't get back so far, adjust to work for your body. Very important. Sweat. fun. Enjoy. Go with your flow. Breathing in. Breathing out. It's kind of cool. Good. Come back up to your knees. And once again, this time we want to come right up on top of our knees. So we're right up. Beautiful position, this one. We're going to take those arms forward, level with our shoulders. Good. And we're just going to play a little bit here. We're going to rock back as far as we can, keeping that little feeling of compression in the shoulders. And we're going to go back. And then we're going to imagine we have got a bar in front of us. We're going to just pull ourselves up a little bit. Good. Rock back. Yay. Pull up. Turn your palms over. Let's have that bar underneath our hands. Okay, so we're going to rock back. Ready? Pull and grip. Either way works. There's no right, no wrong. But what you will feel is these leg muscles working, I hope. So we're getting into a little sensation. Option here. Just put your thumbs around your hips. Support by pulling your elbows back. Drop your shoulders down. Keep your chin in line with your body. Keep your belly switched on. Don't push the ribs forward. Keep those ribs in. Rock and lift. We got 4 more, yeah? You got it. And 4. Getting that heat up into the body, yeah? And 3. Yeah? Quads working? Oh yes. 2. And 1. You got it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice. Roll down onto your bellies. Push your legs back. Bend one leg. See if you can grab your foot. Now, if you can't grab your foot, please put a band around it. If you haven't got a band or a belt or a piece of string, go and grab one. Put it on pause. Grab and pull your heel towards your bottom. If you have got a band, you can just pull the band in around your ankle and stretch that quad. It's also kind of good to have a flex foot just to feel a bit more power. Tuck your hips under, right, and change. Grab the other foot, just coming in. I creak and grab, pull it in, flex the foot, and can be supported here. Cool. And stretch it out. Nice quad stretch. Good. Push yourself back up to your knees and your hands. And this time we're going to do that rocking action again on our knees. Well done. You know what's coming, something quite hard. We're going to lean back. Okay. Then we're going to reach down and then come back up. We're going to lean back. We're going to reach down and then come back up. Inhale. Inhale up. Exhale, turn. Inhale. And turn. If you can't reach anywhere down there, just drop that arm behind you. Okay, if that's too much, you can keep your hands on your hips. If that's too much, just go back to that first little bus stop where you feel these muscles really releasing. It's a good stretch out and it's a good workout for your quads. Yay, and again. How low can you go? Can you reach your ankles? Just asking. You don't have to do it. Can you reach the mat? Just asking. You don't have to do it. Can you not get anywhere, but you can just put your hand down? Brilliant. So you listen to the signals of your body. You've got 4 more. 4. Yeah. 3. Don't get focused on the breath, just the move. Just okay. 2. And 1. Yeah, roll down onto your mat. Take your legs behind you. Take your knees up. Yes. Turn your toes down. If you can grab hold of one heel and then the other heel, please do so. And just have a little pull the shoulders. Lift the legs. And just stretch it out here. If that doesn't work for you, go back to you putting a string, a tie around so you can just pull in and get a good stretch on that quad. So you can do whatever works well for you. If you are lifting, lift the knees off the ground, heart comes forward, feet are flexed, shoulders go back. It's a lovely pose, boat pose. One step boat pose. Whew. Boat pose is the other way. Come down, excuse my French. Come on underneath you, arms out in front of you, knees apart, arms extended, come down. Oh, stretch it out. So we're in this child pose to release. Now you might find not being able to get down, but you get just as much beautiful stretch if you have your bottom up because you can't go all the way down. Listen to your body. Come on down and stretch it out. Ooh. And then roll up through. Now, walking round, take your feet out to the side, and this is the boat pose. So, row to boat. Here, hold on to your thighs, roll back. Lift your heart up nice and high and feel that energy. Draw your belly in. Breathe in and arrive. Settle. Settle into this, leaning back, holding on. Connection to your abdominals, connection to that inner wall strength you have. Draw up through your pelvic floor muscles. Feel connection to the mat, to the earth. Good, and drawing in. Now I'll take a little lean back, shoulders down. If you want to, you can start to increase the intensity by lifting your leg, one, and then the other one off the ground. Good. Trying to get the legs at right angles. You might find you start feeling a pinch here. You can bring those legs in a little bit, sit up a little bit higher. So adjustment is all about what works for your body. So not necessarily mine, but getting into a position like this is a really good, strong abdominal connection. So we're holding on here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, put those feet down. Good. Come up, walk your feet forward. Lift your heart, pop your arms underneath your legs, and just lean forward to stretch it out. Beautiful stretch into the lower part of your back. Good. With your heart lifted, shoulders down. Good. We're going to take another nice, juicy, relaxing release. Hands back, legs down. Good. And push it out. Always just move around. Find something that feels really pleasurable, releasing in the changeover, or even before we hold for a very long time. Bend the knees, lean back, draw your abs in, and we're going to come up into this boat pose, not the previous one, this boat pose. We're going to extend the legs up this time and up. Good. I'm trying to hold on here, lean back a little. If that's too much, put your feet down on the ground because it's okay. Remember. Now if you're here and you think, yeah, I got it, I'm here, this is good, take one arm away and then the other arm away, lean back a little further, point the toes, extend the legs, and see how that feels for you. If you need to hold on here, if you get all shaky, and I'm sure you will, it's okay to grab the legs. We've got 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Lower the feet down. Pull yourself all the way up. Big breath in. Wrap your arms around if you can. Find space to pull yourself forward. Heart lifts. And just nice little stretch out in the lower back. Good. Coming back into that boat pose. Take those arms back. Stretch it out. Good. Leaning back. You got it. Find your position, last time. Legs here, legs here, arms extended or arms in. Lean back, lift your heart, breathing and releasing, holding, pulling the abs in, pulling the lower pelvic floors in, breathing
And breathe in, good. 4 more. And 4. You got it. And 3. Shaky, shaky. 2. And 1. Lower it down this time. Good. Bring those arms underneath your thighs. Lovely, big, releasing stretch through that back. Beautiful. I hope you're feeling a lot warmer now. Yeah. Come onto your back, swish it out. Remember the windscreen wipers, feet either side of the mat, lower them down. Good. Breathe into the center and lower your knees down. Yay. Breathe into center, lower down. Relax like a rag doll. Breathe in and relax. Breathe in and relax. Breathe in. I hope your day's going really well, wherever you are. Sending you lots of love from New Zealand. Good. Breathe in and relax. Bring the knees into the center. Good. And just give them a big bear hug. And rock it out side to side. It's really nice in the lower back. Good. And we're going to come up to standing pretty soon. And to get up to standing in our transition, I want you to rock. So I want you to hold onto your thighs and rock your body. Rock your body. So roll through the spine, chin into the chest. Rocking forward and back. 4 more times, and if you can get all the way up to standing on the last one, 3, please try it, 2, and 1, here we go, coming all the way up, exhale, forward fold, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold, inhale, root to rise, hands come up, and bring them to your heart space. And close your eyes, arrive on your feet into Tadasana. Feel the mountain, draw down from above into your heart and release. Draw up from the earth into your heart and feel your body come alive with the sensations of connection to earth and the universe. Awesome work, guys, well done. Blink your eyes open, take the arms up, inhale, arms go all the way up to the ceiling. Beautiful, exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale, halfway lift, shoulders on your back. A nice cleansing breath, a nice little cleansing routine just to get us ready for our next little stage. Hands to heart, good, so we're beautifully ready. I'd like you to stand either on your mat or on the floor, but have your feet out as wide, as wide as your fingertips pointing down. So this is where your ankles could be if they wanted to. So it's your choice. Okay, so we're wide. We're going to have our hands on our hips and we're going to forward fold. And we're going to bend the knees if the backs of our legs feel too tight. Draw our belly up nice and tight and we're folding. So we've got a nice flat back and then we're just going to go all the way down. Blow and relax down, grab hold of our elbows, let our head hang, and we're just going to get into a lovely little move, a little mooch around. Feel free to mooch here. So what do I mean? Just rock your elbows round, a little twisting action. Maybe extend the legs, pull those big toes in a little, thank you. And then we're just going to swing and sway, side to side. If that feels too complicated for your body, just soften it down and just go small. Forward and back. Always liken this to a child on a swing. Or take myself back to being on a swing as a child. Good. Now I'd like you to put your hands down onto the floor if you can reach. And if they don't get anywhere near and you are frustrated about that, don't be. Just put them on your thighs or your hips. So you're just folding over. If it's really, really tight through the back of the legs, soften out the knees. Draw your belly up and in. And then take yourself over to your right leg. I'm going left, so I'm opposite to you. Okay,
Okay, sliding on or holding onto your leg, just turn yourself and give yourself a little bit of leverage. Careful not to bend out too much in the other leg. Twisting action is what we're looking for. Pulling ourselves around to that leg and feeling the sensation. Your body is talking to you. Feel sensation in your body. Good. And then hold. Inhale. If it's too much on your inhale, lift yourself up. Bend your knees a little bit. On the exhale, fold a little bit more. Creating a little more space. Inhale. On the next exhale, take yourself back in the center. Either walk your hands across or across your arms and swing it over to the other side. Inhale for a little lift, exhale for a little fold. Pull yourself round, just getting into the back of your leg here. I'm sure you can feel that. Inhale and exhale, twisting forward, fold here. So we're twisting towards the side, getting some lovely length. If it feels too tight, too strong, release it off, lift yourself up, and then just gently rearrange yourself to find something that you can sustain, that doesn't require a huge amount of pain or force. So you're softening your body. One more breath. Back to the center. Good. And we're going to take our hands now, everybody, up the backs of our legs to the backs of our hips. Pull our shoulders in and lift ourselves up halfway. We're going to bend the knees, take a big breath in, and pull ourselves up to the a side angle here. So we're going to take the arms up to the side, extend, and lean to the side. Draw your ribs in, side angle, stretch it out. Feel length, feel slide. Pull your belly in and come all the way up. Inhale up. Over we go. Stretch it out. Just a gentle lengthening rather than forcing yourself down sideways. More length up to the angle than going right over. I want this length is more important. Come back in. Good. And again, inhale. Side angle. Take it over, but not too far. Just keep the thought of the length going up from the outer edge of your foot, up through the side of your body, all the way up to your fingertips. Expanding out to the universe. Bring those ribs in. Try not to anchor and push away. Keep in. Come back in. And the other side. Extend. Lean slightly over to the side and then think length. General but quite a useful tip. Wall meets the ceiling, unless your ceilings are down there. Or your walls are right up to the ceiling. Too high, so it's a good one to think of. Good. Walk those feet in, because your legs are kind of, I've had enough of being out there. And just draw them in a little closer and feel your feet spread well on the floor. Energy up through into your pelvis. Energy down and into your heart. Inhale, arms come all the way up. I'd like you to grab hold of your right wrist. Okay? So, and we're going to take ourselves over towards the right side. Now, left side, and then just pull it over. So we're going over to your left. And we're pulling that right wrist across and out. Good. And come back in. Same action. Wall meets the ceiling. So we're going to grab hold of the left wrist and take ourselves over towards the right side. Pushing down in that left foot. And getting that left side in. Good. Come back up. Good. Shake it out. Roll the shoulders. Good. Arms extended again. This time I want you to hold on to your right elbow area. So arms extended, right elbow. Good. Now draw the ribs in and side lean here. Wall meets the ceiling is that lovely sort of expression. We're not going over. We're going longer. So we're taking a pull from here. Draw it in. Back up to center. Exhale, release. Roll the shoulders. Left arm goes up. Grab hold of your left elbow. Extend the arm up. Good. Position your ribs back. Pull your body in from your feet to your pelvis. Universe into your heart. Inhale and take yourself over
extending. So feel that length through the shoulder, pull the shoulder slightly back, ribs in, and think about just correcting as you're going, okay? And so bring yourself back up to center. Open the arms. Lovely shoulder stretch, big shoulder roll. And down, good. It's time. Take up your right arm again. And we're going to clasp as low down as we can and put our head into the crook of our hand here. So we're going to draw and find. So it takes a little bit of moving around, especially if you've got a ponytail. Guys? No, I'm joking. Oh, yeah, some guys do. Sorry. Generic. Arms up in the air, one arm, and over you go. To where the wall meets the ceiling. Or a little further. Ribs in, correcting, pushing down into that right foot as you lengthen, and feel a little more in the shoulder. Good. Come all the way back up and take your arms down. Good. Big shoulder roll. Oh, it feels so good. Arms extended. Drop your hand down, lower onto your tricep, thumb at the back, ribs in, feet on the ground, head nestled, chin in towards the chest. Over we go. Exhaling. In and out. Draw the ribbon, feel your body, rearrange. Good. Push down through the left side of your body, left side down. You want to lift that left. Yes, you want to lift that left foot, push it down, 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 down. Breathe in. Good. Exhale, roll. Big shoulder roll here. Big shoulder roll. Good. Clasping your hands behind your back. Take your feet out super duper wide. 1, 2. Okay, we're not done with the forward folds yet. We're going to roll forward, back flat, and we've got our hands on the backs of our hips. Draw your belly in. Pull your shoulders down. So you're going to pull backwards. So you interlace your hands. You've got some work here. You're going to pull your belly in towards your rib cage. Good. And forward fold. As you fold, lift your hands up towards the ceiling. Pull your shoulders back, down your back, and lift your hands. If your legs are feeling it, soften your knees, but push away with your hands. Head down. If you're feeling dizzy, you can come straight up. You do not need to stay upside down. Blood pressure is low. This is going to feel strange. Please look after yourself. Maintain good pulling of the arms, the shoulders. Breathing in. Can you change? Can you lift? Good. Breathe in next. And as you breathe out, just lower your hands down your back. Keep pulling your arms down, chin into chest. Bring yourself all the way back up. Good, release your arms. Oh, I love the way they feel. They sort of lift and relax. Good. Shake it out. If you need to come into the center, walk it out. Practice interlacing your fingers at the front. And then change the interlace by moving the index finger and the other fingers and thumbs differently. So, go to, change. Now you've got to do that behind you. So, no, I'm joking. Try it out behind your back, feet nice and wide. Interlacing the other way. Breathe in, shoulders down. Soften the knees if you need to. We're going down. Our arms are on our backs. Belly is pulled in. Pulling the shoulders down. Folding forward, folding down. Bring the arms up. Pull your shoulders back down your back. Lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Soften the knees if you need to. Forward folding, arms lifting, shoulders stretching. So you're pulling them down all the time. So if someone has got your hands for you and they're pulling your hands up towards the ceiling. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Just try pulling your hands back over your back a bit more if you want to, if they'll go. Some people's will, some people's won't. Just listen to your body. Breathing in, lower your arms down onto your back. Next breath in, pull your arms down like a heavy weight behind you and allowing your body to come all the way back up. Release your hands. Ooh, that feels so good. Shake it down. Well done. Walk your feet into the center. And we're going to do a tree pose, standing on your right leg. Take your left foot and just balance on the ball of your foot. Good. Now, the various options. Take your foot to your calf muscle and hold. Bring your foot up towards your inner thigh and hold. Bring your palms up to your heart and hold. Push your foot into your thigh into your foot. And breathe in. Hands to your heart. Good. Inhale. And take your hands out wide if you want to. Just find what feels right. If you fall, it doesn't matter. You just pick up and start again. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart and then lower your foot down. Yay. Change feet. Stand on your left foot. Bring your right toes up. Turn your knee out as far as you want to and slide your foot to your calf. This could be you. If you feel you want to go a little further, grab hold of your foot and push it into your upper thigh. Bring your hands to your heart. Breathe in. Draw the energy in, down from above, up from below. Take your arms out and balance. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Good. And lower your foot to the floor. Breathe in, arms all the way up. Big flush. Exhale, fold and fall. Inhale, halfway lift, big flush of breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, root to rise, all the way up. And bring your hands to your heart. How was that? It's pretty cool, huh? Should we do it again? Yeah. Lift up your left. Stand. That's it. Your left foot onto your calf. Happy there? Stay there. If you want a little bit more, try it this time maybe. Bring your foot into your thigh. Push your hands together. Draw in that energy. Feel nice and tall. Take your hands out. If you feel ready, if you feel comfortable to do so. It could be a shaky, windy tree. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Lower your foot down to the ground. Beautiful. Change sides. Toe comes up. Bring your foot to your calf. If you're comfortable there, stay there. If you want to go further, assist. Bring your foot in towards your thigh. Push your thigh and foot together. Inhale. Good. Take your arms out to the side. Reach up. Well done. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to heart. Foot comes down. Good. Big flush. Breathe in. Yeah. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Halfway lift. Big flush of energy. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Root to rise. Good. Hands to heart. Please come down on your mat. If you want some comfort under your knees, if you've got really hard boards or wherever you are, it's not comfy, put something underneath your knees. We're going to go onto our knees and hands. And we're going to bring our right knee to our right wrist. Okay, so we're in this position. Now, I'd like you to take your right foot and just bring it forwards very slightly. Let me come round this way to show you. I'm on the carpet now, I know. It's coming forward. Turn it out a little bit. You're going to slide that back leg away into a pigeon pose. So in this pose, you might find already that you are feeling really tight in the hip. So find what feels good for you. So you might be quite comfortable there, or you might find that is enough, I'm not going any further. So once again, listen to your body and take your own bus stops. If you want to pack up this side here with a cushion, so you've got a little more left, please do, feel free. I'll come back to my mat so you can see the length of what I'm aiming to. So knee to wrist, foot away, slide back, okay. The back knee is on the ground. The hips are trying to get a little bit straight, so there's a little bit of fighting going on. If you're rolling over to the side, it's not quite such a good thing. We need to come up a little bit. So, pigeon, yeah. So from here, if you can, just drop down onto those elbows. And just if you need some support here, grab a cushion and put it under your thigh. If you need some support under your back thigh, you could try putting a blanket underneath your knee. Cool. Reach forward if you want to. If you want to make this a little harder for a forward folding pigeon, please do. You can reach forward, pack it out. Yay. Just feeling what you feel. You can also walk to the side, so we can take it a little bit further if we want to. We can take it back to the center. So if this isn't in your genre and it's not working for you, don't panic. There's plenty of things to play with. Yeah. Just hold here, shoulders down, heart lifts. So you can be just on your knee here and doing this move. If this is no good because you've got sore knees, you could just come up and do some more of this work if you want to. Cool. If you can get your foot out square with the front of the mat, please do. This is a much stronger position for your hips, much stronger feeling into those hips. So we're on our forearms now. We're just breathing in and breathing out, screaming in, screaming in. Come back up to your hands, tuck your back toe under, lift up, pull your back knee in a little, give yourself a little space to extend the leg you were bent with just now. So that front knee goes to the back and stretches into the calf muscle. Just feel that out. Now, come back up to table. Bring your left knee to your left wrist. Maybe pull your foot out a little. Slide the back leg. So you can see here we're taking it back and in a straight line. Hips are trying to get square. So there's this pulling forward of the hip here. So this right hip's coming forward. Left hip's going back. We're going to go down on the elbows if our body will let us. We may have to pack a little bit of cushion underneath our left thigh, or we may have to pack cushion underneath our right knee. Or we might feel just right as we are. You might want to extend the arms and drop down if you can, if you want to. It's entirely up to you. You find the bus stops that work well. Yo, breathing in, breathing out. Remember, we can take it off to the side, so we've got a little sideways stretched. Breathing in, breathing out. Bring our arms back to the center and walk them onto our elbows, elbows under shoulders, and just push that heart forward. Breathing in, breathing out. If we want a little bit more, we can roll over and take that leg a little bit higher. And really getting into the hips here. Check that back knee is down, back leg extended. It's always good to check. Don't just get there and hold and pray and hope for the best. Have a little moochy mooch and have a feel how it feels for you. Breathing in, breathing out. Congratulations, your pigeon pose. Really hard pose for the day.
the back toe under. Good. Transfer your weight back a little. Give yourself room to take your front foot, take it to the back, push the heel down. Maybe a little movement there in the hip. And stretch out the calf muscle. Well done. Come on up. Cross your ankles and roll onto your backs, legs extended. Take one of your legs, I was going to take my knee in towards my chest, doesn't matter which one, pull it in, flex the foot, change legs, just a little release of the hip. Breathing in, breathing out. Change hips, change legs. Breathing in, breathing out. Change legs. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Legs extended. One knee comes in and it goes over the other leg. So I'm taking my left knee in towards me, putting my right hand across the knee, and I'm going to take the knee over as far as it wants to go. Maybe I'll stop by my toe, or maybe I'll let it go further. Be careful if you have any injuries to your lower back before you get there. Excuse me. Stretch through the lower back, rolling the opposite shoulder to the ground if we can. A little twisting action, a gentle. Okay, take it back. Breathe in, opposite side now. So I've got my right knee in and I'm taking it over if I've got room and down. Trying to get this shoulder low to the ground. Doesn't always work for me. It's okay, I'm just setting that intention and asking my body to do what it can. Breathing in. 6 months ago I had a frozen shoulder. I couldn't move my shoulder this one at all. Now it's getting super duper. Breathing in, breathing out. Bring those legs back to the center. Wrap your arms around your knees. Rock it again. But we're going to take a little more movement. Circling. So we're going all the way in. Hands on each knee. So each knee's got a little counter worker, a little helper. Change it round. Good. Round and round, really nice. So you can stay with this for as long as you like. You can stay in any position as long as you like. You've got a pause button there. You can do that with these videos. Feet to the ground. This time today we're going to do a little lift again. But we're going to have our elbows on the ground. So popping the backs of your arms onto the ground creates a foundation, toes on the floor. And we're just going to lift the hips, bring the chin in towards the chest, draw your shoulders under, lift the hips. Stage 1, hold. So we're going to push the knees towards the other far end. And we're going to lift up and draw our elbows in, chin into chest, and our hips come up a little bit higher. So I allow you to feel the backs of your arms, your feet, the back of your head as you lift a little higher. Push those knees forward. Imagine a block between your legs. Squeeze on the blocks. Your glutes will work. And you hold it. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze and lift. You're also opening into the mid of your back, your hips. Good. Squeeze and lift. Stay there for 4, 3, you can do it. 2, on the 1, come down. Walk your legs out one at a time. Unfurl your arms. Good. Shavasana. I'm going to rest up there, guys. Well done. Resting. Shavasana. Just come to stillness as you are. Draw the energy from the universe into your heart and the energy from the earth up through your legs into your heart. And meet in your heart space.
exhaling, reversing, changing direction. We had a little glitch there.